Hey y'all, it's Redneck Biker 109. Just got a short kind of, well, it won't be short, I'm sure, but an unboxing. In my last video and vlog, I talked about possibly ordering a Cogent Dynamics front and rear suspension for the KLR. I planned on doing it around Christmas time. However, I was able to go ahead and get it now. I finally received some back pay that I was owed, which, you know, it's nice when that happens. So I'll just kind of go through the kit really quick. You know, if you've been around the Cogent, or pardon me, the KLR community, you know all about Cogent, you know what they're about, and you know what they do. And I had researched this kit probably for a year or so before I decided to go ahead and purchase it. And so I did go with the front and rear complete suspension. And I have to say that when I called them, I was a little surprised at how customer oriented they are and how friendly they are, and they just really kind of take the time and talk with you about your setup, how you ride. You know, basically it's an interrogation, which is the way you want it to be really in the long run, so you can have your setup complete. So the first really kind of, they talk about your height, your weight, like I said, everything that you can imagine as far as your riding style goes. And then for the front, you get the drop-in damper cartridges, which is these little things here that drop into the bottom of your forks, and you get a little tool that comes with it too if you choose to get that. I don't know that if it's necessary. I've seen some people do it without it. I chose to go ahead and get it just because, well, that's just because I'm anal. And so here's the damper cartridge, and this goes, like I said, in the bottom of your forks. And you get two of them, of course, one for each fork. It's really rather simple. The tool is magnetic, and it clips to the top of the cartridge, and you just drop it in the bottom of your forks. That tool looks like this, and you can see where it attaches. Another thing that's really cool for those of you who are like stickers, you get plenty of stickers. So there's the tool that you use to drop in the cartridges. Your cartridges there, you get two of those, and then you get your springs and spacers. And so your springs and spacers are set up based on your rider's weight, and etc. So you really, like I said, I believe I spoke with Jason, and he just really kind of interviews you, and like I said, he just kind of talks with you about all the things. I was pretty lucky. I had ridden somebody's bike that had the front kit in, and I really enjoyed it, so I was able to give them his name, and they looked at what his kit was, and it matched pretty much how I ride and stuff, since we ride together. So it comes with the spacers, it comes with the springs, and then it comes with instructions on exactly what to do. You don't have to drill, weld, or any other kind of modifications, which is what I like. I don't like changing that kind of stuff, even though, you know, we kind of all do little farkles here and there. So that's what you get for your front kit. And then, of course, they even send you the oil that comes with it as well. And this is Spectro Golden cartridge fork fluid. It's a synthetic petroleum blend of 85-150, and it's 5-weight. So it tells you exactly how much. The instructions also tell you exactly how much oil to add. So you get one for each fork. So you get two of those. And then when you start talking about your rear suspension, you know, the interview questions get even a little more exact. And I was kind of in between their specs, And so Jason called me back and said, hey, this is, where you're at. This is what I think we should do. What do you think? And I am going to be carrying a lot, because I do a lot of other things with my motorcycle, just not riding. I do some volunteer work that requires some moto marshaling and some things like that for USA Cycling. And so I'm often carrying a passenger. And so typically the passenger's weight is going to be, I don't know what that passenger's weight will be. So it's kind of hard for them to specify. I kind of gave them a range. And so we kind of worked out the details. And then this most beautiful thing in the world shows up in your mail. And it is absolutely amazing. I can't wait to put it on. And I confess that I've had it for a little over a month now, and I just have not had time to put this bad boy in. I mean, it is absolutely amazing. I don't even really know what to say about it. Might turn it upside right though. It's just a thing of beauty, and there's just a whole range of adjustment. You can see here, how much really of adjustment you have. And so I think you can really dial it in based on, how much gear you're carrying. If you lose or gain weight, which I tend to do because I'm a runner, a cyclist, so my weight fluctuates quite a bit, especially in the summer. So, I'm one of those people that I have to eat constantly in order to maintain my weight. So I really like that ability to adjust it however I want to. It comes with the adjustment tool. It's really simple. I mean, it's just a rounded Allen key, just pretty much, and it just slides right into those little slots, and you just adjust it up or down as you need to. And it's really rather simple. Like I said, I could not be happier with the system. It looks really cool. I can't wait to install it on the bike. I've just been, like I said, just incredibly busy with other things. I'm basically sold my house, bought another house that I'm going to restore along with my wife, and it's a mess right now, of course. Living in a construction zone, and then I'm building also a new garage, which is what I'm in now. It's kind of partially complete. I'm still working on the exterior. I got my workbench done, which is a 20-foot workbench. I mean, it's, I don't know many people that have a 20-foot workbench. It's 30 by 30. You see the motorcycle's covered up in stuff so I don't get sawdust all over it. I'm working on the insulation, which is finally done. And I'm working on the exterior coverings now, which I'm doing what's called board and batten. And then the interior is, the walls are going to be shiplap. So, and then the color of the walls are the same color as the last garage I was in, which if you recognize that color, then just leave your man card down in the comments below, because you don't need it. So that's pretty much it. If y'all are considering a Cogent suspension, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend you calling them, just talking with them. Even if you're kind of like on the fence as far as to when you're going to order it, I'm sure they'll be happy to talk with you. Like I said, I spoke with Jason. He was fantastic. The turnaround time they gave me was about, I think 2 weeks is what he initially told me on the phone, which that was a big old lie, because I got it sooner than that. So I got it like in about 7 or 8 days, business days. So I just wish I'd had time so far to install it, which I'll do an install video later, hopefully soon. But I guess that just really depends. I'm kind of beholden to the weather right now as far as working outside and actually getting stuff done. So the more it rains, the more likelihood I'll get this installed, but it's not been raining much, so I've been working on the garage and building it. But so I know Scratch Babble, you were talking about it, thinking about it, and you just pull the trigger when you can. Just go ahead and order it up, call Jason. And a big shout out to the people at Cogent for such a great job, and I'm really looking forward to the first ride, and I'll let you know how it goes. And of course, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe and share, and ride safe.